with each other, and I don't know, the more time you spend together, you get to be like family. The teams get to be like family. Everybody looks forward to seeing everybody every year.
It's not a competition.
Yeah, it's not a competition. We have a good time with it, and we love to raise the money, and yeah, we joke about, oh, I beat you this week with the fundraiser, but we're all on the same team. At the end, we're all on the same team.
Well, what's your team?
I'm sorry?
What's your team?
Our team is no name till there's a cure, and we're not going to have a name until they find a cure.
Okay. As a team, why did you decide to do this? What made you decide to go to the Walmarts and suggest having a team?
It actually started about 10 or 11 years ago with just our store on Fort Campbell Boulevard. And then as the years have progressed, we've all kind of transferred between stores and kind of spread the word, and we finally all came together as one big team. So it's taken a few years, but we got there.
She's got me started at it. It was my twin sister. And then my mom died of cancer. So, I don't know.
Tanya is a survivor.
Yeah, but it means so much more to my twin. She doesn't miss a beat walking around all the laps. And so that's who actually got me started, like you. So, last year I can't say it was a really good memory. It was cold. It was still fun. We have a lot of fun. But it was cold and rainy. Now the year before I had a blast. But I like walking with all the people. I just think it's inspiring to see all the ones that have had it and have made it through. And I don't really just have one memory. I mean,
Okay, if someone is on the fence about joining a team or just coming out to relay, what would you tell them?
you're just helping raise money. I mean, it's fun. I mean, you're with people that care. I mean, why wouldn't you want to help somebody? I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say.
Adriana, why do you relay?
I'm in relay. One of my dearest friends got me involved in it, Teresa, Tanya's sister, and I felt like I wanted to give to the community, and of course, having friends diagnosed at Walmart over the years and people passing away, our dear friends passing away, and I wanted to show support. I'm sorry, I don't want to get emotional.
Get emotional, that's what this is for.
But, two friends right now who have cancer, and they're fighting it. And I can't say no more. Sorry.
So why do you relay?
Me personally, I relay because I got touched by cancer at a young age. We had a very beloved family member that was diagnosed, and at the age of 5 is when I learned what cancer was. And watching her be sick and pass away, and it was just it was rough at 5. But through the years, I've lost a whole lot more family members and very, very dear friends. And I'm really just wanting this disease to be eradicated. I want it to be gone. It's taken enough.
Heidi, what is your favorite memory from your time at relay?
Time at relay. I like going to the the big walk thing that we have, because there's so much to do and there's so many people there, every walks of life there. So I really enjoy being a part of that. Going to different booths and stuff like that.
If you could tell someone who's never relayed, which I honestly haven't, what's one thing I can look forward to relay?
Just coming together and learning why you're actually giving. That's my main thing.
So it's kind of like family oriented, or?
It's very family oriented, and you can learn actually what you're giving to the cause, what the fight is for.
So, why do you relay, hon?
Besides my extended family from Walmart, there have been several passings just in my store. I have family members who have passed away from having cancer, And praise God that my sister is a survivor. And it's through education, and that's why I do Relay for Life, is to get the voice out there and tell people just because you have cancer does not mean it's a death sentence, that there is hope. And Relay for Life is hope.
Would you say that your team has given you, as a team, you've offered a support system for each other?
Oh, absolutely. We're family. We're family, and we're there for each other for the good and the bad. For whatever happens, we are always there for one another. And they mean so much to me. They've always been there for me, and whenever, vice versa, we're there for one another. And not just our store, but the other stores, and not just our stores. Relay for Life, when you're there, it's not just a walk. It's the community getting together to voice and expression for healing from the pain, because it doesn't just affect the person who has cancer, it affects everybody. And it's not just family, it's other loved ones, friends, and so on. And Relay for Life gets the education out there on how to get the treatment that you need, and it's a healing process. We're all there for one another. The whole community gets together and help one another.
Well, and they not only recognize the ones who has cancer or survived cancer, it's the caregivers. They also recognize.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
The people that are there for you, that take care of you. I don't know what I would have done without my sister. Or my husband that took me to every appointment. I mean, Gina, we've all took turns of going with her for chemo and helping her with rides, and it's just a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It takes a big toll on them too.
And just to be there to talk about it, to express, is a part of the healing process. We're there to talk to one another. We're there, like she said, the caregivers, they're recognized for their part, because it's very difficult day after day after day to take care of someone who is fading away in front of you. It's like, it helps. It helps. It recognizes them for what they go through, the pain and suffering that they go through, as well as the person who has the cancer.
One thing to take away is that relaying can be fun, but we're helping people. And if you have the opportunity to do it, you should jump on it. And that's what we want them to take away. Just jump in and do what you can do. You don't have to raise thousands of dollars. If you raise a little bit of money, every little bit is better than nothing. So,
Okay. Bless you.
excuse me.
Alrighty. And Miss Becca.
So you can donate through, there's going to be a link that you can donate through. You can also go to any of the Walmarts here in town. Some of them have umbrellas, other ones will be having bake sales and different things that they're doing, and you can donate through that. Also on the day of the event, you can donate by coming by their booths. I think that's about it.